Anyway, let me move on to the third point. Number 3, when we realize after Melissa. The relief effort has quickly turned into a self-aggrandizing virtue signaling circus. Every dopey but Mother Teresa wannabe is trying to get their piece of the pie. A self-aggrandizing virtue signaling circus. Maybe these dopey bots are telling themselves, maybe if I donate enough and tell enough people that I donate, then people will forget who and what I really am.
Una hear me, people, the microphone at work. Una hear me? Me no want to talk too loud, and I hope nobody na hear me. Me think Serpy a call out Vybz Kartel. Me think him a talk about World Boss, World Sprat. Me think I call him, yo, you know say, big man thing. I can't tell him man a talk, you know, dog. You know hear what the man a say? The man a say self. Like the man a say cartel out here. I try to make people forget say I'm a mass murdering lunatic or something like that. Me no want to say for, me no too want to make that video about that still, you know. But me just want to start it off by saying, yeah, Kartel, are you Serpy attack, you know? Are you? The man want you know say, it no matter how much good you do, it can't erase your past. You understand the darkness that you have done. Well, I don't know if people believe in second chances or not, or third or fourth or fifth. But Serpy is very strong against certain people. And World Boss, the man strong against her ass.
Them say seeing is believing, but nothing go so because your eyes can deceive you. Just like when you look up in the sky, you think the sky blue. The sky look blue in the sky, but the sky isn't actually blue. If you ask anybody, is the sky blue? He will tell you, say, yes, the sky is blue. The sky is not blue. There's a reason why the sky appear blue, but the sky is not blue. These are concepts that you can't reason with people who are confident in them ignorance.
Wait a minute, people. In all actuality, sometimes me have to wonder, me have to really wonder if Serpy is a long time listener of the I. Because when the man use certain utterance, me have to wonder to myself, if him a follow, if it's coincidence, me no overs. Me last. For example, right, him a talk about the looks can be deceiving thing, right? And him refer to the sky being blue, well not being blue, right? I mean I say that analogy is one I've used for years and years and years. You understand? Them say believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Because the sky may appear to be blue, but it is not actually blue. It is the gases in the atmosphere that's reflecting. You understand me? Now pay attention to the ball game, how weird that is. The sky appears to be blue, and it reflects with the ocean. So the ocean appears to be blue also. So you have the blue ocean, the blue sky, and none of them is blue. The water is not blue, and the sky is not blue. But it appears to be that way. You understand me? Perception is everything. I know we know say not actually blue. Go up in the sky, take a plane. When you go up there, is it blue? Is it blue? No, it's not, right? When you go into the ocean or you go to the ocean and you take up the water, you dip the water, take up a cup of it or whatever. Look at it. Is it blue? No, it is not. It is the appearance of blue. Thus, one can argue that it is blue even though it is not blue. So you're right and wrong at the same time. Which brings me back to that famous quote from Hustle and Flow. When I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'm right. Because when I'm wrong, I could have been right. Something to that effect, right? Now quote me exactly. Don't, yeah, verbatim, not exactly. Probably, who knows. Either way, big up Terrence Award for that one the same way. When me I say ladies and gentlemen, Serpy utter a lot of things that I've said long ago, been saying for years and years. Now it may just be coincidental, coincidence, and nothing wrong with that. Great minds do think alike. I'm not take that from Serpy. Nor even if he was a follower or a student of mine and you don't know the teacher can eventually become the student becomes the teacher. You know that go already, role reversal and stuff like that. Saying all of that to say, I am the vulture. So repeat, make sure you're not a vulture, Make sure me are the vulture and I me stay circling, Cause any day me hear you use that one, me I call you, me I pull you upon that one, If me ever hear you talk about 2 + 2 = 0, If me ever hear you use that one day, if me ever hear you talk about infinity numbers or imaginary numbers, bro, me I go pull you up on that one day. People, what am I talking about when I speak of imaginary numbers, right? Remember me talk about this many a times. If you know, you know. If you don't know, catch up. You understand me? When I went to university, them teach you mathematics, high school, junior high, all of that. So when I went to college and stuff, them I tell we say, you see, whatever we learned before, throw out to all of that. Empty out the cup, forward empty, you understand? So we can learn. And then they hit us with imaginary numbers. And at first it did not make sense because, oh, can 2 plus 2 equal 0? Then when the professor starts, and break it down for we, it becomes very simple, very simple. When you're using mathematics within constraints of a set increment or a set thing, something that is said. Say, for example, day and time. You understand? Hours and days and weeks and years. It's in set increments, right? Within a day, we have 24 hours. 24 hours. Let's make it basic, very simple. 24 hours in a day. So if at this moment it is 1 p.m., 1 p.m. and you're to add 2 hours to the day, what time would it be if you had 2 hours to the day? It would be 11 a.m. 11 a.m. By adding time to the day, you're going backwards. If you're subtracting time from the day, you're going forward. So if it is 1 p.m. and you minus 2 hours from the day, then it would become 3 p.m. Not 1 p.m., 3 p.m. because you subtract 2 hours from the day. Is it making sense? Alright. Lodge that one day in a memory bank. Remember good now, man. More someone to start do some mental jiujitsu, some mental taekwondo. Balance up the one day in our brain. And remember, and me tell you this, people. Whatever me say, question the Bible, question the gospel, no question me. And whatever I say, you can take that to the bank. You understand? Yeah, man.
Sorry to disappoint someone, but I'm not drop out yet. With all kind of message. All kind of messages and talking about message. Patreon squad, PIA. I'm gonna get back to him eventually.
Great news, people, great news. Our brother Sir P is back, he's back and inform people. Sir P, bad mind vlogger boy, little YouTuber, is back, people. So all of who did a happy, all of who did a celebrate. Yo, Sir P get blown away, Melissa, ray. Sir P get compromised, Sir P dead and gone. One bag of haters, one bag of celebration. Guess what? Sorry for busting a bubble. Sorry for rain pan on the parade. It's a rap, man. Sir P's back. Him not gone away. Yo, him there. They same way. Me don't know if him dead on the gully side. Me don't know if him dead on the hillside. I don't know where him there. But at the end of the day, Sir P is back, people. He is back. You understand? And him sound well. You understand? Obviously, Melissa take a toll upon everybody we down here, you know. If you have family and friends who are affected, or even just the fact say our citizens, our own countrymen and women have been affected so deeply. Yeah, it rough. It cut with deep. You understand? For the real ones, them.
People I say, look at YouTuber, where they? What go on, me and say you drop out. People on the other side I say, yeah man, see, look how long you have the video and you can't even afford one generator to turn on your light. You can't even make video, all kind of stuff. Yeah.
Well, all fun and jokes aside, people. Sir P, even though I don't know Sir P in real life, he's like family, you understand? Yeah man, a big part of all of our life. Well, we who watch Sir P and follow the movement, definitely a part of our life. Obviously, so if him drop out, I mean, it would actually be more impactful than even some family member dropping out. Me I tell you the truth, because we have no family member where we not link with like that. We not really, you don't know, out of sight, out of mind. And man like Sir P in our life constantly because of the vlogging and stuff like that, content and whatever. You see me, just like how a person can cry over an entertainer or athlete, you know, someone who they look up to, or you don't know, watch or listen to the music or whatever the case, them drop out or they get hurt or whatever, and people, obviously Kobe Bryant drop out, and it hit me hard because I'm a big fan of Kobe Bryant. You know, me can understand when Michael Jackson drop out or it hit enough people hard and stuff like that. So I get it. You don't know Whitney Houston, etc., etc. So when a person where you look up to and rate, or a person you follow them content drop out, it hard. You understand? Me see how some people like Jet Li get mashed up in a real life, and it's like, Chuck Norris and them, man. You don't know, it hard. Yeah, not Chuck Norris. Bruce Willis. Oh my God, bro, hit me hard, bro. Hit me hard. You know, so in a real life, you know what I say, them thing that when you look up to people and you follow them and things reach them, it different. So Syrupy, I was definitely concerned. Not hearing from him, no PIA member, nobody not talk, nobody no know nothing, nobody not hear from him. So it was definitely concerning. So I'm glad we know say him good. And I know enough people, them not too glad. You know, enough people well did wish him dead.
No phone I wonder warm to me. What me gone? I cannot confirm or deny that we have to dip on the ground for that one. We have to dip on the ground for that one, and I couldn't exactly pull out microphone and say, hey, people, welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Syrupy. The middle of the madness. Actually, let me change it around. The official story is I was bad-minding some scammers on the ground because me say Westmoreland get mashed up and enough scammer the Westmoreland, so I run go down there go bad-mind them. That's the official like you story when I give you for work with. If everybody else who have sense, just know say look YouTuber was too busy to make the video. Because I've seen all kind of madness in my life. But post Hurricane Melissa, never seen nothing like that yet.
In all honesty, people have not seen a lot of it first, and like me not go down there, no for them place they go see it first, and I have not. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna gesture to you and go on like say me go down there and go see it first, and a lot of people who have seen it, them tell me straight, say brother, yo, when you see videos, boy, when you see it, you smell it, the atmosphere, and I can only imagine how horrific it is, how crazy, how devastating it is to see the people them desolated and mash up. You understand? Going from so much people who have all 2-3 houses, shop, car, everything, and now them hungry. Now them find themselves in some of the worst situations. We see where even whole communities still underwater, houses cover up and stuff like that. So I understand what Syrupy has say. At the same time, a lot of people even say, oh, Syrupy look like he's active same way in the forces, like him not retire. Cause some people say he was an ex-police, ex-soldier, the ex-part outright right now. Cause with this whole situation, a lot of people say he was deployed, him active again, or whatever the case is. I'm like, that not necessarily means that go on. It could be that he was active because he had to go check on his family, make sure him family them good. You understand? Make sure him peoples them good. And maybe I just where him live, the area where him live, got compromised. You understand? So who knows?
But this is the first one, but as me say, me get all kind of message. Man a message me and say him prayers finally get answered. Man a message me and say him prayers finally get answered because see there, 2 weeks now nobody can see the YouTube online. 2-3 weeks. Him prayers answered. God finally killed me. Dead in a hurricane, Melissa. This is why I'm telling you say, when I hear Irish Saxon start talk about God, I just shut down my ears then because I always ask the question, which God? When people are going to message me and tell me them prayers finally answered, dead and gone, silence forever, I can't help but ask the question, which God? Which God answered the prayer then? So Irish Saxon Doppybat, you're telling me that your quote-unquote God have 1 million prayers on him desk. People are praying for all kind of things. We want 7, 8 and 9-year-old are pray. Say some big rusty Doppybat start molesting them. And them the prayers and they get answered.
I know say I and I always gotta take it up a notch. Take it to another level. You understand? Yes, you have malicious, malevolent people I pray for some crazy things. But even the people them who claim say them believe in a God, the good people them a pray for some things when it make no sense either to me. Like for example, right? Man get up and I say, alright, team I go against another man team. And them a pray. Them a pray for God give them the strength to beat the other team. And I'm like, What you mean? Like two teams are going at it and both are una pray to God, and when you win, wanna thank God. So me no overs all the thank God get in, because if we both are pray to God and a pray say we both win, and then one of we win and the one we win a thank God, so the one we lose we curse God. Me no know. Me no know. Things like that just pose in my brain. People pray for things all the time will confuse me. If you not pray for health and strength, then nothing, it don't make no sense. Health and strength and protection, they say it there. You understand? Ask God to give you the strength to do what you have to do, for protect and provide for your loved ones. They say it there. Anything after that is ridiculous. The things them when me see people are pray for car and house and money and for win lotto and for win this and blase. I'm like, no. Prayers not for God there, so the fact say a man a pray. I pray to God for kill off Serpy or kill off anybody else is ridiculous to me. And if a God I listen to them prayers there, what kind of God for real? What God? For real? What God?
People long at the bus time and to children's hospital are pray so them pitney for live. Pray for them pitney them survive. And then prayers then get answered. People are pray say please divert the hurricane so we no lose everything. And then prayers then get answered. But Irie, Sax and Doppybot King say for them request, which is God please kill Serpy in Storm. That is what I go drop on for them quote unquote God desk, and them go see that and say, yeah, let me ignore all of them requests from younger children. Let me ignore all of this over here, so let me see all them people are sick, yeah, ignore that. Let me see them people over here, so them yeah, ignore that. Let me see that one. What do you say? Kill Serpy, that is it. Data code. That is the request I'm going to grant. The fact that somebody brain work like this and think this is possible, and have the audacity to even say it back, we'll find out about God by my own time. One time me only talk about God, I have to kiss my teeth. Vile. Man say God and same prayer, finally kill me. What a prayer. What a God. Which God? Which God? Baal? Them no worship no real God. I don't about God, them worship common G. Has to be studied.
Watch a man, some of the time you can't talk to people. If you listen to people talk more time, the inner thoughts, the words that come out of their mouth some of the time is out of this world. Then you realize that you can't conversate, you can't converse with certain people. Like when you hear foot type say him now pray for this and him now pray for that and God work and this and that and the third, and you're like, no. A person like that obviously completing their belief. It no matter how irrational it is, obviously they've rationalized it, and that becomes a part of their normal proceedings. So them obviously see life like that. So a person who would have prayed for someone's death clearly have no reserve, clearly have no qualms. Them good with God striking down and killing. Them good with anything. So you have to know, say you have people like that in the world. People who not care about the damages, the carnages of this world. Them not care. Them not care. And what them want. Fittest of the fittest survive, and them will do anything to wipe out for them enemies or people who them view as obstacles and stuff like that. Darkness out here, my friend.
5 things me noticed after Melissa. That one, as usual, I got crush some can, but like the appliance store, what's new? Number 1, we're going to start off with a good one. We're going to start off with something put a smile on my face throughout the madness. Even at the madness, even at chaos, sometimes you can sit down and reflect on it. A smile go on your face. Number 1, the first thing me noticed after Melissa. The spirit of Iron Man, old time, traditional, cultured Iron Man is not totally dead. It's not. It's clinging on for dear life. It's on life support, but it's not dead. Good people still about, but they are outnumbered and they are quiet. Good people still about. The hurricane made enough Jamaicans have to go back to being who we truly are and who we truly were. Because enough Jamaicans, to start get iPhone and we start get car and we start get all kind of sitting all kind of name brand boot. we start to forget real old time culture. Remember before the hurricane, I'm telling us all we have is community. What can truly save us is community. Enough look at old time style, Mr. People draw back for. Enough look at old time style, Mr. People draw back for. One road of people. You have the meat. That man have the rice. That woman have the salt. That one have the sugar. And everybody come together and make one meal and eat from one pot. With no light. I've seen it. I've seen it. That gone back to Gilbert days. That's how it used to go. The spirit. When Iron Man people check for each other. When people say 2 days gone, I want to hear from Miss so and so down the road. I want to know say she alone live. Man gone down there. Clean her off. Make sure she get her medicine. I've seen it. I've seen it. I'm not talking about people who go down there with camera. Go record and post and get bait likes. I'm talking about people who do it for no recognition and no fame. And they don't even come back and tell you. You have to see it yourself. The spirit of old school Iron Man. The old school Iranian spirit. The community spirit. It's not totally gone. It's on life support, but it's not dead. It's not dead.
A long time I tell you, say the people of Jamaica, the love is still there. It is still there. You understand? Social media, the small amount of people, a small subset of people, kind of overshadow everybody else. I just say, when people say they dopey about them on TikTok and stuff like that, or they dopey about them when they dancehall, the party scene, the people, them, the obvious scam, when them see them people, they tend to think, I saw the whole of Jamaica stay. And I'm like, no, that's a small percentage of people speaking for a larger. You understand? Because we not allow these people to paint us with a broad brush like we're all the same when we're not all the same. You understand? You have real people out here. People who care, who genuinely care. People who help people out of care without Jano. You have people like me out here. People who process things different in a life. Who sit down and have to wrestle with certain things in a life. You understand? For example, things when me wrestle with. Like if me I walk down the street and see a little baby about to get run over by a car or a truck or whatever. Would I jump in action? Would I put myself in harm's way to save a stranger's child? Would I do that? You understand? And yes, I would. These are things where we have to have in our mind. Because we can't freeze up when the time comes. We have to rationalize these things and be ready to move. When fight or flight kick in, we have to fight, no flight. And if flight need to kick in, then we flight. You understand? When we are talking about flight. Obviously, if a tsunami a come or something, you have to have the ability to sense danger and know say a time to get the hell out of dodge. You understand? That kind of situation. You have to be able to sense danger. You understand? A snake or some wild beast a come to kill you. You have to be able to sense that and you may need to flee. And in every situation we are going to fight because you don't know some of the time we run away and live to fight another day. You know that go already. Nonetheless, we as a people, we still have that innate good in our way. Enough of we still have the good in our way. You know, it's almost fully purged out because society and the evils are upon us. The evils are upon us. And the leaders, you know, we're not too hear about church. I don't, like even in this whole Melissa thing and the aftermath, we're not too hear about no church. I do. But maybe they are doing, we just not hear, we just not see. Or maybe them need the help, who knows, you understand? Me just showing to say it's there, but just because a lot of evil, a lot of false prophets, a lot of stuff that has happened over the years have corroded the vessel of many. You see, me make people look upon life different. That's why enough of the youths them need to look to Christianity no more. Them a look to Muslims, some of them turn atheists and just a seek alternative beliefs because what them see from the Christian people them over the years and even from the rest of them, the hypocrisy of the people them who are teach people them who fear lead. We find say no for the leaders them not clean, them dirty, them too dirty. You understand? And them a profess. You know that go already.
One already say material positions are nice. Everybody want one nice car and one nice this and all that. That's good, that's cool. But when the rubber meet the road, them thing done or nothing. As Hurricane Melissa shown in an instant that gone. Your car could have worth $50 million. It could have worth $5 million. It could have worth 500,000. Breeze, flip it and turn it over and fling gone same way. Has to be studied. I know a lot of people, personally, who lost everything. A lot of people. As I say, I have to go up on the ground. I have to dip on the ground for that one. Couldn't dip on the phone, I have to dip on the ground. Some of them people, I warn them after burial. Make it a little personal now. Talk to them after burial. When you see what happen, make sure say this happen. Make sure say you have that. Make sure say you put on this, make sure you put on that. Same thing happen to them again. It's so bad me start to realize that maybe I'm a part of the problem. No say them can rely upon you. They have no incentive to start have sense. Let me say that one more time. When you're surrounded by people who don't have sense, and them know say them can rely upon you, they have no incentive to start have sense. They have no incentive to be proactive. They have no incentive to be proactive. Because them tell themselves, don't worry yourself, man. Here come save me. I'm not talking about the YouTube blogger boy P.O. I'm talking in real life now. Don't worry yourself, man. No matter what we do, you come find me and make sure so we alright. Any corner of the road in there, you come back and make sure so we alright. It's when people have that mindset. They have no incentive to do nothing for themselves. I can do any madness because at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit back and watch us crumble. Enough people can relate to this. Enough people have some people in their family and them circle. All the time you warn them and you give them this and you show them that, they don't make any effort to do nothing because in the back of them little pea brain, them know say you come save them. And you now watch them drown. That's why I say I realize I am also a part of the problem because when you keep running to save people over and over and them know you come save them, no matter what, they have no incentive to do nothing for themselves. By always being there for people, you take away their survival instincts. You have a pet bird, if you don't feed it, it drop down and dead. You have one pet turtle, if you don't feed it, it drop down and dead. You have one pet dog, if you don't feed it, it drop down and dead because it gets so accustomed to you feeding it. It gets so accustomed to you going out there go look something and carry go get it. But the wild bird fly around and look something within her belly. The stray dog when I have no home, if you have to walk 50 miles, you might walk 50 miles, but you're not that hungry. Sometimes you can do too much for people. You can do so much for people that them not have no more sense. And them not have no more survival instincts. And they can't help themselves. And that's why I say, I realize I'm a part of the problem. You find yourself aiding and abetting stupidity. I just threw my promise the old man say I'm not gonna make some of them suffer. Me know say people fool, but no fools so.
Well, in terms of Melissa, unlike Sir P, I am not in a position to criticize anybody. Cause me up on the ground when it happened. I was here for burial and I'm here for Melissa. So at the same time, I can't criticize because yes, I made some adjustments. Me on the deck house and stuff like that. And you know, we get with snacks, with food, with this, with that, with batteries, with flashlight. You know, a lot of stuff obviously we put in place. But God know, if I was in those places where it was ground zero, I wouldn't have been prepared for it. What took place in a Black River, you know, St. Elizabeth and some of those places, Westmoreland, St. James, and over, what they experienced, no matter how prepared I was not that prepared. You understand me? I might open them and wife me. We couldn't, no man, you're mad man. Imagine if we were ousted underwater. Imagine if we had lost everything. No, I was not prepared for that. And having generator, having gas with Delco, this, that, and the third, and food, and this, and that. Yeah, we're prepared. But what if we were covered under mother, water, house, float, where, you know, like, really and truly. Me make sure you say, all right, we're up on a hill. Not no hill we are going to slide, we are landslide, but we're on the higher ground, so to speak. We up on higher ground where we not have to worry about flooding. So flooding was not going to be an issue. As me say, deck house, so me not worry about all stop flying off or wind and them thing they blowing out. Not worry about that. But as I said, if we were in ground zero, if we had got the full force of Melissa, it might have been a lot different, even on the decking. You understand? Even in the areas when are prone to flooding, it could have been a lot worse. And we were prepared, and I'm telling you, I can't criticize the people because even I should have been more prepared, because the trajectory of Melissa was leading her to where I am. You understand? Was leading her. But then she changed her course and stuff like that, fortunately. You don't know. So, I just say, my overs with Serpy, I say, but me can't criticize. Serpy have to just make him talk, and we have to just listen. Because enough of we need to eat.
You can't even send them money and tell them to buy them sitting here. So if something happen, you can't do this. When there's something happen, you call them and say, alright, you're supposed to alright because you must say money you send for me. Oh, somebody want to go down this and me spend the money on that. Me want to go down a dream weekend and me just spend the money on one time and get my partner and put it back and I know you can't put back. Clowns. Clown. You can't even send money to them people. Like. And even if you give them the physical thing, then we sell it and go do something stupid with the money. After Hurricane Beryl, the amount of people I talk to, people I know personally, matter about my people them. Guy, get a Starlink. See the money there. Last time I couldn't hear from anybody. See the money there, get one Starlink. Guy, do this. Guy, if you have this, you can still have light. Now key out here, break it down for them. Crisis reaches alright, well then good cause everything take care of. When you look, nothing no done, nothing no do. Vile. And I know enough Jamaicans can relate to this story. You see, everybody want to sit around and do this kumbaya, oh let's come together and we can talk about the reality that enough people, we see right now a ball talk about them, no, this and that. Enough people do whole heap of things to them and try to show them how them could have helped themselves and better off themselves. So that's after the hurricane, they won't be as screwed up as they are. Enough people tried. Me can tell you about this personally. I was very surprised for the people who me know personally. When me send them much advice, much dollars and cents, only to realize them not in a sense. After the hurricane, end up in the same position like Hurricane Beryl. It has to be studied. But I will sit down for like 3 days afterwards and just scratch me head. Say if people can wicked and fool so. Well, if I see them to them face, I tell them nonsense. That's the type of person I am. I couldn't hide it. So this is my strategy moving forward. The days of sending money, tell man to buy this done. Even the days of buying the thing and send it to them, that done. Now, if you go buy the thing, put it down, and wait till something, then can't go give them. If you go start, I'm telling you, the Irish Saxons are like overgrown children, and so you have to treat with me. Second thing.
One thing for sure, with the new technology where them are used to pinpoint hurricane destination and stuff like that, I will be more vigilant in the future, be more prepared in the future. You understand? Go back ready. You understand? Even a little life raft and them thing, the little boat or something, you want canoe ready. You understand? We have to start think deeper. We have to start pretty think different. Me don't know how people depend on certain coastal areas, like water prone, like me don't know. Me don't know how them do it. Because me, like even on hill where we can have landslide, even them thing them I pray. I say, me not build no house. No five time me see house, them build some house on the roadside where some little tick and some sitting a wall. I say, never that. Me not live in there so. Me not sleep at night in a them place there. Places where people sleep comfortable. I say, no, not me. Not me. Chilani and them place there. You me drive through Chilani, man. Take some back road, go one place at Chilani when me I got new rules. You understand? Because I book a villa up in the hills. And me I tell you, say, the 2 hour drive through them place there. Me see some road where them they are no road. You understand? Hills and valley and cliffs are them sitting them here and see. And I'm like, bro, people build house at the side of them place there. I say if rain fall too tough, them place they gone. You understand? When people that places, some coastal line, some low areas, I say, what I do? If rain fall too hard, no flood down and all left. And only here say hurricanes I get wild and wilder, bigger and bigger. I only still did this so. You no crazy. You no mad.
I noticed after Hurricane Melissa, just from talking to Jamaicans, reasoning with Irish accents, listening to people talk after the hurricane. Because right after the hurricane, every Jamaican suddenly became a genius. Everybody became so smart and can tell you what go on and this go on and that. Just from listening to Armanians and Irish Saxons talk, something, a high level of sadness drop on my head top. You might be wondering, look at you, but why you sad? But you know, say, the Irish Saxon is not exactly the brightest bulb in the room. But you know that. You don't know as an Irish man, right? Our people, our culture, you have to love your country, love your people, no matter what. And then in a sense. But we know it's not exactly way up there on the list of greatest minds in the world. Greatest entertainers, sure. But then I already said nobody can test Jamaica when it comes down to entertainment. But that's our core competence. But I severely underestimate it, just how fool and dark and dunce the phone is.
Boy, oh boy, my ears them perk up, Me no know what I'm talk about, But them say who they can't fit, let them wear it. But me know people, me a perk up my ears them and my eyebrow them raise, Cause I say to myself, say what am I talk about? I can't the whole conspiracy of man-made hurricane or man-guided hurricane. Like you must say people fool and there's no possibility of that. I can't that at all. Me know L.A. Lewis and a bunch of people out there, with them conspiracy theories saying some crazy things or whatever. But not because they're saying crazy things don't mean that it is that far-fetched. You have to know, say, over the years, some of the time when they write off some things with some people say it's crazy, you find out, say, oh, it wasn't that crazy. You understand? Because their entities, Serp would know, they're organizations and people who come together for control even weather. You understand? So it's not like, oh my God. So if Serp come out and I say, like, oh, that is so far-fetched. You can say or give evidence to say, okay, well, this was this because of that and that and that. But even then, you can't rule out the possibility of man's intervention into these things. You can't rule out that. And you can't rule out purpose. You see me? I just watched a TV series, I should say, a Netflix series called Last Samurai Standing. And I see him thing. You don't know them a bet, man and man set up things and a bet. So it wouldn't surprise me if this was a betting game, if this was cat ban and catastrophe thing, or some world organizers, some crazy people come together and a bet on people life and country and stuff like that. It would not surprise me. So one might say, yo, it's so far-fetched. And they even have some new movie coming out, I think during the Christmas time, something like that, where 100 million or 20 million or something, and I see them thing in a game and have a compete for money and whatever. People, Hunger Games, all of these things, with Squid Games, these things, don't think for a second that the things we see, for example, look at the pandemic, how many pandemic movies and zombie movies we've seen, and then we had the biggest pandemic, like since Spanish influenza, bubonic plague, the Black Death, we had COVID-19. So there's no way Serp can be saying that if we're thinking deeper, we're dunce and stupid for thinking deeper. If we not just accept what the mainstream media give it, what them a tell we say, and not take it for face value and not think a bit deeper, how can we not take things a step further? How can you blame us for thinking deeper when we have seen, when we've been misled and used and abused time and time again? Nah, man, I hope I know the same ago.
I actually fear for the children. The fact that some of these Irish Saxons are having children and raising children, dog never make them suffer. But I'm going into detail as to why me think say, oh, maybe I'm just unlucky if it come from a place where people are that sharp. Maybe the why that Jamaica different. Clearly it's not. The biggest problem with all this is that there's nothing wrong with not knowing. There's nothing wrong with being ignorant to something because everybody can't know everything. But when you don't know something, you can try and understand it. When you don't understand a concept like gravity, or you don't understand why something in a space can get pulled towards the moon, Me understand all them something. The problem with Irish Saxons is when them don't understand something, instead of go learn something, them not have time for that. Instead they get more vocal in their ignorance. I knew something was wrong when as a youth, adults used to cuss and tell me say me a young boy no know star, me not no sense, because I tell them say foreign, like America and Canada and them places, foreign is still on land. And them used to try and tell me say foreign in the sky. Jamaicans used to look me in my eyeball, them are big people, and them a tell me say foreign in the sky, because them see one plane going at the sky and then them don't see the plane again, so that means say foreign must in the sky. Now that kind of ignorance has never gone away from Ireland. It has simply changed from topic to topic. And there is nothing wrong with not knowing if you're willing to learn, but Irish Saxons are not willing to learn. The less them know is the more them chat. Vile. Come on guy, hit the dislike button, we're not big no friend. Guy, not because you don't understand something, don't mean say you can't go so. Not because you don't understand Pythagoras theorem, don't mean say foolishness, and you no go so. Them say seeing is believing, but not no go so because your eyes can deceive you. Just like when you look up in the sky, you think the sky blue. The sky look blue in the sky, but the sky isn't actually blue. If you ask anybody, is the sky blue? He will tell you, say, yes, the sky is blue. The sky is not blue. There's a reason why the sky appear blue, but the sky is not blue. These are concepts that you can't reason with people who are confident in them ignorance.
Sir, Pia talk, but him not talk. Him not say 39 much less 40. You see me? He's been very vague on purpose nonetheless. But I'm curious, quite curious, what exactly is he alluding to? Me want to know. Me want to know if I talk about the conspiracy behind the hurricane or the conspiracy behind the government trying to wipe out certain places to build up them new cities. I want to know, you know, the cat bonds, the insurance, everything put in place. Like, me want to know exactly where my pray. Me want to know exactly where my think. I want to know. I'm quite curious. I want to know if him take on all of these things. Because, for example, with the Burkina Faso thing, obviously he had his own take on a lot of people. Them try to cancel him. And him look upon them and tell him, say, who we see? You understand? Pig did ask him mother why him snowed so long. And him say, yeah, grow. You will see. You will see. You will see. In time, you will experience it. That is what that mean. You understand? Then again, Frog say, what is joke to you is dead to him. Cause when you pour salt on him and kiki and laugh him in a pain. Now for you no know what Baga tell Molan say. Or what Wacky did tell Philip. You see me? You no know. And what we no know, hold on with enough time. You see me? So even the smartest among us have been fooled by less intelligent beings. You see me? Remember that. Remember that.
Melissa has become the opportunity for people to supposedly wipe the slate clean. If I send enough sardine and clothes and rice and plywood, then it will wash my sins away. Do you think Jamaica has so many humanitarians? Or do you think this is a trend to collect and store brownie points? Which one do you think it is? Do you think Jamaica have that many humanitarians?
To be quite frank, I don't care, which way it is, I don't care if they're natural humanitarians or not, as long as they're helping people, as long as they're giving their help, as long as the needy is being helped. Because right now, me, in my house, you understand, I record this right now. Like really and truly, me not out there I help the people, me not out there suffer like the people, me not fear talk. Me can't in my right mind I complain and I criticize the people and we I give them aid and me not out there giving on. All that for make sense. So whether or not them I do it from them good heart or bad heart or semi-good heart or partial, I don't know. I don't care why them doing it. All I know is that they're helping, and as long as they're helping, I'm happy for that. You understand? So whether they're, you don't know, propping up themselves or do it for clout or do it for fame, me not really care. If you care, you care. I'm not fault you for caring. Me just say, me not out there. So them say, he without sin cast the first stone. And through me know out them, me not cast a stone.
Do you think your favorite IG and TikTok Doppybot, do you think your favorite artist Doppybot, do you think they're humanitarians? Or do you think this is just another trend of who can win the donation contest? Who loves people the more? Who gives the most? Who goes the hardest for the people?
Shit, then damn, then that's a good look. You understand me? Who can be the biggest humanitarian? Who can give the most? Who can help them? That's a competition. That's a trend. I love that trend. Keep that trend going. That's the type of trend we want to push. That's the type of trend we want to encourage. You understand? Enough trends out there over the years where we don't like them trendy. Me love that trend, yeah. Yo, who can be the greatest donator, the biggest humanitarian, the biggest philanthropist? Who can be? I am all for it. Be that. If Kartel, if a Spice, if a Shaggy, if a Buju, I care zero. Just keep doing it. Let's see who can be the best, the greatest at doing it. Keep doing it. At the best trend. At the best trend. And we need to keep that one here going. I swear to God.
Yeah, it's okay, mother, cause after you not getting anybody nothing. I mean, that may or may not be so. Yeah, talk, how much things you give nobody, nothing. Look on the money get this and the money get that. What you get? And me, all thing I give is bad mind, guy. Bad mind alone, that's it. Bad mind alone, that's what I have to give. My care package consists of bad mind. When you open my care package, it's two things, it's a bad and it's a mind. There will be 3 phases to the Melissa quote-unquote relief. Mainly from the civilian side now, we're not talking about the government side, the civilian side. Phase 1 is the circus. That's what's happening now.
Yeah, and I hear you no sirpy. You know what you are do. You know what you are give. And you not have to talk too loud and you not have to talk too tough. You not have to boast. You not have to pull out no camera. You understand? And that's good for you. You see me? And for all who, for everybody who doing it out of sight, out of mind, big up them people there too. You understand? If a tree falls in the forest and no one was around to hear it, did it make a sound? Who not make a sound and who are here a hear. You understand? The greater masses might not be hearing, but people are here because the people might get the help who are get the help. Nonetheless, me not criticize nobody because like you say, you know what you do. Me know me not out there like that. Me not active like that. You understand? Me not have the means to be active like that right now. Until I do, I can't. So I'm going to do what I can. You understand me? So I'm not there to criticize nobody. It might be the circus right now, but here's the truth. The circus part is a very important part. Because, you know, a lot of people could have died if it wasn't for the circus people. If it wasn't for these clowns. If it wasn't for the clowns, them running around and pastoring, as I say, and the war of who can be the biggest humanitarian. If it wasn't for those people, a lot of people wouldn't have gotten aid, water, and essentials through that 2 weeks and so. You understand? So bear that in mind. Because remember, say, are the people them have your help more than the government in that first stage. Yeah. So without these people, just remember, say, enough people would have felt it even more. Just bear in mind.
The circus. Look at me and how generous I am. People in the comments like, wow, you're so great. Unlike that duffy about Serpy, we still not singing about nothing yet in Sucky Mama. In the start Europe. Where is so and so? Why them not do this? Why them only give 700 in a sardine? Then could I get 9,000 in a sardine? Oh, look at my favorite TikToker look at my favorite IG influencer down there. You're giving her, oh my god, I love you so much, you care about people so much. We'll be dominated by the usual video light hugs. Artists, blogger boy, TikToker boy, usual suspects. The problem I have with a lot of these people, the way all them deal with people is dehumanizing. You see, because they're not motivated by any real sense of love, them not have no real love in them heart. They might do it for the likes. And because of that, the way it come across to the people them, who them are quote unquote help, it's very dehumanizing. It's not enough, say a man lose him entire house. It's not enough, Miss Jane lose her entire life's work. That's not enough. You sit down and what left for your house with nothing, But one little scandal bag and the draws you that way when time hurricane when it's a touchdown. But come up in my camera, come make me show people say me I do things for you. So me can get some likes. Aren't you happy for this care package? Skin some teeth, man. Show people that you're grateful. You people are vile. Vile.
Ah boy, that one they tough. Come and criticize the Prime Minister for the same thing. Me see my go on and I take picture and I chat up to the people them and I'm like, bro, what I do? You understand? But I know people them in them dire needs and get a little care package and them a show the people them face them even a blur it and stuff. I get it. I don't even know if I say about it, you know, sir. Me hear what I say. Me even disagree with you, I just don't even know. I don't even know what I say about it. Because at the end of the day, yes, obviously, you know, you look at draws and you dip on your face and you lose everything and know them are plaster that on the internet all over the world. People are seeing in your worstest of times. But to be honest with you, some people in the worstest of times, them even not think about it. That them not look on that aspect of it. Them just glad for the little help. You know, on the outskirts, you can say what you want to say because and you need it. You understand? So you have options. A person when have options not think about them thing there. Them not care about how you look right now. Maybe later on they will care. But in the current situation, they don't. They're not thinking about am I gonna be seen by the world? No. They might think about they need water, they need food. So man, I don't even know what to say. It's rough.
Unless somebody volunteer, if you go talk up on the camera, there is no reason for you now a man face. It's about, look at this cow, just give him this and that. Are you happy? People are going to start telling about on the mama. You see, this is why there's nothing worse than have to depend on man. There's nothing, well, I can't speak for Uno, but for me, there is nothing worse. I can't imagine anything worse than have to sit down and depend on somebody. If you come here, sit and come give me. For me, that is a fate worse than death. Because when me go sit down with my youth, them and you go come in front of me with the camera, your bag of chatting, like me tell you someone on the interview, and me never tell you someone go up on the internet. Someone vile. Vile. Very dehumanizing. And then me I say to people, people realize, well, if I this me have to do, if you get a little care package, alright then. But your care package is not full of no care. Your care package is not full of no love. These people are being stripped of their dignity and being paraded as some kind of trophy on the IG wall by these wannabe Mother Teresas. Just to get one little 100 like. Vile. Just give the people them the bag them and go on back when your life go big tats and roses, bro.
Damn. That's one way to look at it. That's definitely one way to look at it. And when you look at it like how Serpia look at it, it's most definitely vile. Grotesque. You understand me? Just imagine through those scopes. Perception. Perspective. Meds it. Or Serpia see it, you know. If you see it from Serpi's vantage point, then damn. You look away. It definitely, man. Jaja God. You know? But from another person's vantage point, it might be a lot different. Say, for example, from Spices or Cartel's vantage point. You understand? Them see what them do as helping people. You know, come on your yard and help you give food and help board up your house or help some youths or whatever. And the fact that they don't advertise it, they see it as encouragement for other people to get involved, to get active and help. You understand? So, as me say, yo, you damn if you do, you damn if you don't some of the time, you know, cause the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Like I've said many a times.
I'm not big enough friend. I look at you by talking. You see, they look at 2 weeks break when they probably start have a sigh of relief. Whew! We don't have to deal with Serpia and no, I'm back. And I'm telling you, give the people them the little bag on the car, give them. And go back on your life, go beg tats and rules and let the people them alone. Some of the things that I see on the internet is dehumanizing. If a man wants to say, yo, boss, me like me rate you do, me talk with your camera, that is one, that's fine. But someone We know so we not exchange care packages for speeches. Yo, I'm gonna give you this, but make sure you say big me up and make sure you talk about this. Nobody who just lose them house have no time for big up the man on the camera. Man want something on them belly, man want look a warmth. That's all people be. Nobody not busy about you big up my favorite IG TikToker. Nobody not time for that dopey, but we not trade care packages and we not trade quote unquote freeness to get one little strength online. Vile. What is your motivation, dopey but? It's not love, is it? But that's phase 1, the circus. Phase 2, most dopey but from phase 1 would have massively scaled back their quote-unquote relief effort. Because by now they will start to realize them can't keep up the act. Remember I said them not do it from the love, and them definitely don't have pockets deep enough to keep up. Plus them are gonna say, well, look how much me do already, what more you want me do? You're gonna start hear that. Phase 3, only those who are truly passionate and stand to gain nothing will remain. I talk about regular, non-famous people who just do the work. Them just big up them people, you know. The no-name people, them, who just do the work. Them not get no 100,000 like, nobody not big them up in the comments, them just do the work. You know, them find some little place, them find some little village, them find some little house, and them go there with no phone and a man face, and just go there, do them for do, and left. Can I send a special shout out to those people? I've seen it. Some people will say, yo, we can't go this so. I'm talking about the people who say, yo, we can't go this so because 10,000 people are already there right this I get aid. Make we go way up in that village, they go drive one way you back at God place. Only about 100 people around there. And just go around there, do them for do, and make sure everybody are right and just left. Because down in the big crowd, everybody still walk one. Down the side of the video like that, down the side of the camera there, everybody still here do. But when they gone, we're in some part, there's some people gone. Just do the work and go back at the yard. Them people that are alone are going left in a phase 3. Fourth thing I realize after Melissa. A lot of the people them in the worst affected areas, enough of them right now are playing a very stupid game and you will win a stupid prize. I've seen it. I've found it. People that get things and claim to them and hustle them and sell it back. Enough of them that get things, I mean valuable things that can help them, keep helping them for months on end. And just to make a fast money, they might sell it something. Some of them claim to them and hustler, them smart. Enough of them might get all kind of something and instead of putting it down and storing it, they might claim to them and sell it back and hustle. Guy, you might think of something smart you do. But down the road, someone will get what the duck get.
Alright, wanna see and hear all of that. If you want to watch the full video without my commentary, head over to Politics Watch. Sir P is back, people. He's back, and the man now will no punches people. The man a swing left, right and center. Everybody I get it. And I big up the real ones them who are support, you understand? And to the people who I get the care packages and I sell them dopey bats, as the man say, play stupid games, you will win stupid prizes. Do the right thing, people. Love and respect. Captain of the Vulture Squad. I came, I saw, I vultured that.